Breathe into that still point deep at your center. Gently engage the pelvic floor to find that space below your belly button, deep down below your guts, the center of your instinct, the center of your connection to the mother, to the earth, to the cosmic wisdom that is always there for us. We just need to tap in. So visualize a taproot growing down from your tailbone, deep, deep into the earth. Feel a connection to the pelvic floor. Imagine a connection between your pelvic floor and your respiratory diaphragm. So every time you breathe, the diaphragm dips down to create space in the lungs and triggers the pelvic floor to tap deeper into Mother Earth. Filling up so that we're fully nourished, fully supported. Set an intention for your practice today around finding clarity, discerning truth from false. What stories do we tell ourselves? What stories are we being told? What can we let go of so that we can see a little bit more clearly? It could be a story about ourselves, about someone else, about the state of things in the world right now. We'll chant Om 3 times together. As we inhale, we'll gather the prana around us, and as we exhale, we'll massage our own energy body with that energy. So inhale, arms come forward and up. Exhale to Om. Rest your hands on your knees. Circle your rib cage over your pelvis. And reverse directions. Back to neutral spine. Circle your shoulders. And reverse directions. Circle one shoulder forward and one backward. And reverse directions. And circle the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Drop your chin to your throat. Point your chin to the sky. Down and up 2 more times. Back to center with your head. Turn right. Turn left. Side to side. Back to center with your head, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. 2 more times. Back through center, lower your chin to your throat and roll your head. Gently stretch the neck. Engage the pelvic floor and notice how the bottom of the spine is rooted and the top of the spine is becoming lubricated, juicy, and supple. Return the head to neutral. Bring one hand to your lower belly. We'll find a round of Kapalabhati, and I know all you guys know how to do it, so we'll do a round of 108. Count yourself. At the end of it, I will step in and guide us from there, but 108 forceful exhales, passive inhale in between, and after that we'll pause with the breath out, and then pause with the breath in, and then we'll come into a round of breath of fire, Bhastrika. So just one round of this, 108. Inhale to a comfortable level and begin. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale all the breath out. Exhale, 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 exhale. Hold the breath out. Hold it out for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly, slowly, slowly inhale. Fill up bottom to top. Feel that lightness, that expansive sensation as you fill. See if you can keep filling. Inhale a little bit more. Expand to the very edge of your being. And hold the breath in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly exhale with control. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale the arms out and down. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, easy twist to the right. Exhale. Inhale, center. Easy twist to the left. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to your shoulders, thumbs behind, fingers in front. Breath of fire, inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Keep your ears over your shoulders, head in line with your shoulders, neck isn't twisting. Sniff the breath in, sniff the breath out. Inhale and exhale through the nose, looks like this. Begin. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. Keep going. It's okay to feel a little bit dizzy. You don't want to feel overly anxious or like you are spurring a panic attack. So if you feel anything more than mildly lightheaded, mildly dizzy or tipsy, then slow it down and come back to regular breath of fire without the twisting. And if that's still too much, just a controlled Samavriti, even inhale, even exhale. But if it's good for you, keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Nourishing our inner fire. Fire purifies. Nourishing the aspect of tejas, our ability to digest. Our ability to digest information and life experiences. And when we're digesting, there's no murkiness, there's no mucus, there's no stickiness. There's nothing obscuring clear reality. Stay with it, stay with it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, palms up on your knees. Notice the effect of the breath, of the movements. And we're going to chant the Asatoma mantra, one of the Shanti mantras from the Upanishads. Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya, Mrityur Ma Amritam Gamaya. Lead me from illusion to truth, from darkness to light, from limited understanding of reality to limitlessness. We'll do it call and response, and then we'll do it all together. Asatoma Satgamaya. Your turn. Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Let's do it again, call and response. Asatoma Satgamaya. Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. One more time like that. Asatoma Satgamaya. Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. And we'll do it one time, putting it all together. And at the end, we're going to add one more line. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. So let's do it all together. Asatoma Satgamaya. Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from illusion to truth. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from our own limited understanding to connect with limitless cosmic consciousness. All right, stretch out your legs, wiggle your toes, circle your ankles, bounce the backs of your legs, bottoms of your feet, feet as wide as your mat. Drop your knees from side to side. Drop your knees over to the right. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Lift the hip up and push the hip back down. 2 more times. Add your arm. Inhale, reach the arm across and open. And exhale, launch it up to the sky behind you. 2 more times. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, reach and press. Inhale. Exhale. Arms behind you, knees side to side, once in each direction. And then over to the left. 3 times hand to hip, lift up and press down. Lift up and press down. Up and press down. Add the arm. Inhale, widen across the chest. Exhale, blast off, sweep up and across. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center, flip-flop the knees. Bring your feet to the floor, hands beneath your shoulders, fingers facing forward 3 times. Swing the hips up and glide the hips back. Up and back. Up and back. Drop the hips, cross the ankles, slide around onto your hands and your knees. Plant Hasta Bandha, ground through your hands. 3 times cat and cow tilts. With every breath, visualize your spine as a glowing white rod, like a lightsaber, a light beam, purifying from the inside out. Strengthening the Sushumna Nadi, central channel, royal road of energy. Sway your hips to the right, look to the right. Sway your hips to the left, look to the left. Maintaining that white glowing rod right in front of your spine, right, white glowing laser beam. Back through neutral, big rib cage circles. And reverse. Use your breath to nourish your light body. Inhale, arch your back, tuck your toes, send your hips up to the sky, down dog. Take a moment to stretch any way that feels good for you here. Take a lion's breath. Inhale, scrunch up your face. Exhale, tongue to chin, big eyes. Inhale, this time flutter your lips, horse lips. Inhale, this time the letter M sound. One more time, inhale, this time the letter Ah sound. Open up your mouth. Reach your left hand across, grab onto your right ankle, lean your hips to the left, look to the sky past your right hip. Ground your left hand back at the top of your mat, reach across, grab your left ankle, sway your hips to the right, look to the sky past your left hip. Back through center, feet about as wide as your shoulders. 3 times glide through upward facing dog. Nice and easy, big heart space. Exhale, hips up, stretch through your spine. Keep bringing your awareness back to that white glowing spine. Tip of tailbone. Imagine the spine comes all the way up to the crown of your head. Drop your heels to the right, reach your left arm up, side plank, hold it 3, 2, 1, back through center, heels to the left, right arm to the sky, Vashisthasana, side plank, 3, 2, 1, back through center, high plank. Drop onto your knees, lower your chest between your hands, lower your chin, wag your tail. Back through neutral, slide onto your belly, low cobra, pull your heart forward, drop the shoulders down and back, lengthen your neck. Exhale, press back into a puppy stretch. Stretch the arms forward, melt the heart, stretch the armpits. Slide back through child's pose, interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch your arms overhead into Yoga Mudra.
Option to stay here for a few more breaths, opening the shoulders.
Or sweep the arms down, come into a headstand. Ground through the crown of your head, straighten out your legs. Gently find your way up in any way that works for you. Or maintain your Yoga Mudra, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly find your way back into child's pose. Keep your forehead connected to the mat and roll your forehead side to side. Back up onto all fours. Back into down dog. Open your feet as wide as your mat. Squat down into Malasana. Lift your toes, widen your knees, palms together in front of your heart space. Heart lifts up to meet your thumbs. Engage the pelvic floor. Visualize your energetic spine. Prop the right knee open, reach the left arm up. 3 times, stretch down and across. And up and across. 2, 1, and find the bind. Wrap the left arm across your low back, grab onto your wrist with your right hand, twist, lift your heart, and back through center. Prop the left knee open with the left arm, reach your right arm to the sky, 3 times, twist down, and open up. 2, and 1. Find the bind. Back to center. Release your hand, lift your hips, inch your feet so they're beneath your hip points, beneath your sitting bones. Soften your knees, hang forward over your legs. Let go of your head, shoulders, muscles of the back. Release any tension in your heart space, in your lungs. Notice any tension in the diaphragm and where the diaphragm attaches to your low back and around the lower ribs. Tension in your organs of digestion or elimination. Tension in your reproductive organs. Organs of purification and processing on a biochemical level. Bring your hands to your shins, lengthen through your spine, nice flat back. Exhale, fold over your mat, over your legs, soften your knees. Inhale, roll up to standing, stretch as you roll. Rise up onto your tiptoes, stretch your arms out and up overhead, interlace your fingers, stretch tall and strong. Lower your heels, lift your toes, squat down and back. Rise back up onto your tiptoes. Heels down, arms down, palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes, take a cleansing breath. Visualize your own energy field like you're inside a glowing egg of white, shimmering, clear light. And the purity of this light surrounding you, invite it in. Invite it in through your eyes and your ears, your mouth and your skin, nourishing our sense organs with this sense of clarity. Step forward to the top of your mat. Stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Press evenly into your feet. Draw up through the bones of your legs. Lengthen through the spine. Stretch the crown to the sky. At the same time, root and press down. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Grab your right wrist, side bend to the left. Inhale through center, grab your left wrist, bend to the right. Inhale through center, exhale, sweep your hands down to your low back. Arch your back, lift your heart, standing camel. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. Swing your hands down to your shins, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog. Take the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep the right foot forward, place it in between your hands. Drop the back knee, interlace your fingers. Inhale, come up into a low lunge, Untitled. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Inhale, straighten out the front leg, pulse back through half splits. Glide forward, low lunge, swivel the back foot, point your toes over to your right. Lead with your left arm, come up into a low warrior two. Press into your front foot, pulse your arms up to the sky, stack left hip over left knee, and come back through low warrior two. Lean your left hand back, touch the floor with your left hand, reach your right arm back and overhead, inhale. Exhale, take the hands down, forward, frame the front foot. Swivel the back foot back to neutral, one time pulse back through half splits. Glide forward, press into the front foot, twist your right arm to the sky, inhale. Exhale, ground the hand down. Tuck the back toes, sweep your right leg back and up. Lower the leg, shift forward into a high plank. Lower onto your belly. Stretch the right arm out to the right, hover the left leg, lean to the right, bend the left knee, land on your left tiptoes, press the right shoulder open, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center, extend the left arm to the left, bend your right elbow, right hand under right elbow, hover the right leg, bend the knee, peel the right hip away from the floor, land the tiptoes, open across the chest, hold it 3, 2, 1. Release back through center. Press into your hands, open up your feet, glide through low cobra, inhale. Exhale, press all the way back into downward facing dog. Step your toes together. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Drop the back knee. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Pulse into a half split. And glide forward. Swivel the back foot so your toes point to your left. Lead with the right arm, come up into a low warrior two. Pulse, stack shoulders over hips. Bend the front knee, stretch forward. Lean the right arm back, stretch the left arm overhead, low reverse warrior. Exhale, shift forward, frame the front foot with your hands. Swivel the back leg back, pulse through half splits. Low lunge, twist left arm to the sky. Ground left hand down. Tuck the back tiptoes, left leg stretches back and up, inhale. Exhale, lower the leg. Shift forward, high plank. Lower onto your belly. Stretch the right arm to the right. Left hand under left elbow, hover the left leg, lean to the right. Land on your left tiptoes, press the right shoulder open, 3, 2, 1. Roll back through center. Left arm stretches to the left, right elbow bends, hands beneath the elbow, hover the right leg, lean to the left, open the hips, land the right tiptoes, press the chest open, hold it 3, 2, 1, glide back through center. Hands under shoulders, feet as wide as your shoulders. Loop the shoulders, lift up into a low cobra. And press back through all fours, back into downward facing dog. Connect with your Ujjayi breathing. Ground through your hands. Engage your pelvic floor. Energetic awakening of your spine. Energetic charging of your Pranamaya Kosha, your auric body. Drop your heels to the left, right arm to the sky, side plank. Option to stack your feet. Hold it 3, 2, 1. Roll back through center, opposite side. Feet can either be staggered, left foot in front of right, or left foot stacked on top of right. If you're stacking your feet, energize your toes. Peel your pinky toes back. Back through center, back through downward facing dog. 3 little bunny hops, heels to bum. And hop your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Press into your feet, roll yourself up, 1 bone at a time, all the way onto your tiptoes. Interlace your fingers, palms to the sky. Drop your heels, squat down and back. Rise all the way up, tiptoes. Heels down, arms down, palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes, cleansing breath in mountain pose. Rock forward and back across the bottoms of your feet. Eyes still closed. Visualize your spine. Root through your right foot. Cross left ankle over right thigh. Sit back in a figure 4 chair pose. Arch your back. Lift your chest. Root through Pada Bandha. Ground the 3 corners of your standing foot. Stand up, grab onto your heel. Keep the knee bent. Open the knee out to the left and reach your right arm to the sky. Hold it 3, 2, 1. Option to stay here for another 3 breaths, or begin kicking your foot into your hand and just see how far it straightens. It might straighten a lot, it might not straighten much at all. Meet yourself wherever you are. It's the journey, not the destination. Gently draw the leg back in. Draw the thigh into the chest. Glide back through an airplane shape. Land in a high lunge. Pulse your arms with your breath. Inhale, lower your arms down. Exhale, reach the arms up. 2. And 1. Interlace your fingers. Point your fingertips to 12 o'clock. Sink down into your legs. 5 breaths in our high lunge, Ashtachandrasana, crescent toe warrior. Inhale, puff up through your chest and your lungs. Exhale, bring your hands forward beside your front foot. Inhale, again, puff up chest and lungs. Exhale, launch the back leg high to the sky, coming into standing splits. Bring your nose down to your shin. Stretch your left tiptoes up higher, and higher and higher and higher. Hug the back of the calf with your right hand, and replace it with the left hand. Maybe both hands can hug and hover. Maybe not. Maybe both hands stay rooted on the ground. Totally relax your head, stretch your nose closer to your shin, look up to the sky between your thighs, find your foot. 1 more breath. Lower the leg back down, set up your feet for warrior 2. Lead with your left arm, glide up into warrior 2. Straighten out both arms and both legs. Reach your arms forward into warrior 2. 5 breaths here. Find the shape that works for you. Straighten out both arms and both legs. Turn to the side of the mat, 5-pointed star. Stretch from your heart space. Angle your toes inward. Bring your palms to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the ground between your 2 feet. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Stretch the crown of your head to the ground, right in between your 2 feet. It might touch, it might not touch. Option to come up into a headstand or stay with your feet on the ground. Both are good options, depending on what will benefit your body the most, a full inversion or a deep hamstring stretch. If you're in the forward fold, lean the weight forward towards your toes. If you're up in a handstand, come back down. Headstand or handstand. Come back down. Everybody together, halfway lift. Shift forward over your front leg. Send the leg back and up to the sky. Bend your knee, lean, lean, lean to the left. Flip over into wild thing. Hold it 3, 2, and 1. Flip back through, coil right thigh to chest. Thread it across, foot lands at 9 o'clock. Hoist your hips even higher to the sky. IT band stretch, outer shin stretch. And roll your back heel to the floor. Kick the right leg a little bit higher up and lean back into fallen star. Stretch out in all directions. And come back through. Ground both hands, coil knee to nose. Step back into a high plank. Option for chaturanga and upward facing dog, or simply press back into downward facing dog. Three bunny hops, heels to bottom. Hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Press into your feet. Roll up onto your tiptoes, reach high. Interlace your fingers, stretch tall. Ground your heels, lift your toes, use Mula Bandha. Visualize your glowing spine, energetically infused. Rise back up onto your toes. Exhale, heels down, arms down. Pause with your eyes closed. Equal standing pose. Establishing balance in all ways. Body, mind, soul. Balancing our relationship with these 3 elements of ourself, so that one doesn't override the experience of the others. We think, we feel, we intuit. Open up your eyes. Find a drishti, focal point. Ground through both feet. Keep your left foot anchored, left foot rooted. Cross ankle over, right ankle over left thigh. Sit back into a figure 4 chair. Lift your heart. Anterior pelvic tilt, root through the left foot. Stretch your chest up and away from your hips. Widen across your shoulders. Open the collarbones. Grab onto your heel with your right hand. Reach your left arm out and up to the sky. And just open the leg out to the side with your heel underneath your knee. Get as flat as you can get. Keep reaching, stretching the spine. Hips open. Hips are uneven here. Right hip is higher than the left hip. Option to stay like this or kick your foot into your hand. See how far it will go. Awareness of the spine. Visualize your spine. Stretching taller. Nourishing our central nervous system with this visualization. Where our mind goes, our energy flows, our life force flows. Release the leg back. Draw your thigh into your center line. Slow motion step back into your high lunge. Crescent toe warrior. Ashta Chandrasana. Even out your hips here. Now we want the hips even. Back knee can be bent. Inhale, open across the chest. Exhale, reach the arms forward and up. 2 more times. Interlace your fingers, point your fingers to 12 o'clock. Sink down into your lower body, stretch up from your heart space. Lean back, 5 strong breaths. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat beside your front foot. Send the right leg all the way to the sky, standing splits. Nose to shin, right leg kicks up higher and higher and higher. Hips again uneven. Take the left hand off the ground, hug the back of the thigh with the left hand. Switch hands, right hand hugs left calf. Both hands come off the floor, hug the back of the calf. Totally release your head. Bring your nose in closer to your shin. 3 more breaths, take the leg even higher than that. Slowly, with control, release the leg behind you, set up for warrior 2. Lead with the right arm, glide up, warrior 2. Straighten out both arms and both legs, reach high. Exhale, bend the front knee, settle into your warrior 2. Arrange your feet in a way that works for your knees. Relax your toes. Keep a micro bend in the back knee so it's not hyperextended. Pull the right hip back. Roll the left thigh open. Gaze forward across your front knuckles. 5 full breaths. Find the strength in the pose. The strength in your body, the strength from within. And with that strength, move the stuff that's in the way. The mental blocks, the physical blocks. You have what you need. Inhale, straighten out both arms and both legs, heels in, toes out. 5 pointed star. Exhale, palms to heart space, come down into a goddess. Lean your knees over your heels, stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, reach the arms out and down. 2 more breaths like this. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Eagle arms, cross left arm over right, palms come together, elbows down, shoulders down. Keep bending the knees, leaning the knees open. Touch your third eye with your thumbs and point your elbows to the sky. Release back through neutral. Release the arms out and up, palms touch. Bend your elbows, touch the back of your heart. Reach the arms up, right arm crosses under left, eagle arms. Shoulders down, elbows down. Thumbs to third eye, lean back, arch back. Release the arms, out and up. Shift forward over your left leg. Hands come down. Left leg sweeps back into the sky. Bend your knee, flip your dog over. 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center, knee to nose. Kick your foot over to the right, to 3 o'clock. Lift the hips even higher, energize the left foot. Ground your left heel, open the right arm to the sky, lean back, shine from your heart space. Back through center, high plank, chaturanga up dog, or just down dog. And connect with your breath. Tune into your Ujjayi pranayama. Come back to that awareness of your spine. Awareness of the tip of your tailbone. Awareness of the crown of your head. Step your toes together. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot forward. Glide up into warrior 2. One time, straighten out arms and legs. Shift forward, warrior 2. Reach your right arm forward, reverse warrior 2, and forearm to thigh, high extended side angle. First, reach up, flatten out. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Reach the arm over your ear, and 3 breaths, open the arm out and across, and forward and over your ear. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward and across. And open, forward and across. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your hand all the way to the floor on the inside of your foot. Stretch the left arm forward and over your ear. Rotate heart to the sky. Thread the arm all the way across your back and find a bind. Tuck your right arm under your inner thigh. Grab onto your left wrist behind you. Straighten out your front leg, bound triangle. Hello, hamstrings. Let go of your head, pull the left shoulder back. How heavy can you make your head? Do absolutely 0 work to hold your head up. The heavier your head, the more opening you'll have across your chest. Relax your jaw. Release your head even more. Bend your front knee. Look forward to your front big toe. Take 3 steps with the left foot. Left foot at the top of the mat to meet the right. Lift the gaze. Root through your left foot in the pelvic floor and stand up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. You can stay right here. You can straighten your leg out here. And if both of those are too much or don't feel good, come back to the first variation and just grab onto your heel and find the same shape without the bind. So either bind, no bind, knee bent, legs straight, a lot of places to go here. Everybody has something to do. If none of those feel good, come into tree pose. Wherever you are is just right. 3 more full breaths. Gently come back down, step back through warrior 2. Reverse your warrior 2, big inhale. Exhale, shift your hands forward, spin onto your back knee. Straighten your front leg out, half splits. Option to stay in half splits or to go all the way into full Hanumanasana. Again, meet yourself where you are. It's all an inquiry. Look over each shoulder, spot your back leg, and check your own alignment. Either stay on your tiptoes or make sure the top of your foot is flat on the ground without curling over to one side, usually the pinky toe side of the foot peels away from the floor. The toes tucked under is a way to prevent that and also to support the internal femur rotation in the back leg. We want internal femur rotation in both thigh bones, but the hips are skewed. So it's almost like an external rotation in the front thigh bone, but we want the toes and the knees pointing straight up to the sky. But it's not Barbie doll hips where they're side by side. Right hip is way in front of the left hip. Let's take one more breath wherever you are and gently let yourself out. Pull back, press into your hands, send the right leg straight to the sky in your three-legged dog. Bend your knee, lean to the left, flip your dog. Breath 3, 2, and 1. Flip back through, plant your hands, coil your right knee to your nose. Option here, roll onto the inside of the back foot. Reach up with your left hand, grab the pinky toe side of your right foot. If you want to, send the leg forward. Drop the hips, duck your head under your arm. Hold it 3, so modified Visvamitrasana arm balance. 2, and 1. Release the leg back and up to the sky. Either downward facing dog or plank chaturanga up dog. And we're all in downward facing dog together. Connect with your breath. Connect with your spine. Connect with your pelvic floor and your diaphragm. Toes together. Let's do it on the opposite side. Left leg to the sky. Left foot forward between your hands. Glide right up into Warrior 2. Straighten out both arms and both legs. And stretch forward in Warrior 2. Reach forward in reverse. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to thigh, a high extended side angle. Flatten out, reach up. Stretch the arm over your ear, and 3 breaths, sweep the arm open, and stretch the arm forward. 2, and 1. Reach back up, reverse Warrior 2. Bring your hand to the floor on the inside of your foot. Lean the knee open. Sweep the right arm forward overhead. Drop the hips, flatten out. Circle the arm across your back. Root through the outer edge of the back foot. Engage the pelvic floor. Pull up and away from your bind rather than melting down into it. And straighten out your front leg. Completely release your head. Completely release your jaw. And if you can't release your head, just go in there and see where the resistance is. What's holding on? What are you afraid of? Or what do you, where's your access blocked? Let go of your head even more, like it's a pendulum dangling on the end of a clock. Bend the front knee again. Look down to your big toe. Take 3 steps with the back foot to meet your front foot. Lift your gaze, find your drishti. Stand up, stack shoulders over hips. And either just stay in the stack, shoulders over hips, or straighten out the leg, or find the variation that's going to work for you. Grab onto the heel, find the shape without the bind, or with the knee bent, or just tree pose. So wherever you are, honor the process, show up for that. Come back to that visualization of the glowing line of your spine, the rooting of your foot, the lifting of the pelvic floor, the energy ascending, buoyancy to take the hard work out of the experience. Go with the flow instead of against it. 3 more breaths. Slowly come down the same way you came up, back into your warrior 2. Reverse your warrior 2, inhale. Exhale, take your hands down to frame your front foot. Spin onto your back tiptoes. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. And the options here for you to come all the way forward. Find the edge. Back toes tucked to go deeper into the back hip. Look over each shoulder 3 times. Visual contact with your back foot. Breathe into the pelvic floor. Stretch through the spine. Resist the urge to be in this halfway place and go deeper into the hip flexors, which is the place where most of us need a lot of stretching, by pulling back. Remind your body, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, I forgive you. Just be in it. Every breath, sweeping away the cobwebs, incinerating the impurities, drying up the fog, waking up so that we can be part of the change, part of the light. Last 2 breaths. Slowly find yourself up, pull yourself up. Send the leg back into the sky. Bend your knee, flip your dog over. Flip back through center, take your knee into your chest. Roll to the inside of your back foot. Reach up and grab your pinky toe side of the left foot with your right hand. Kick the foot forward and up toward the top of your mat as you drop your hips and duck your head under your top arm. Spiral your heart to the sky, open the top armpit, drop the hips, reach with your front tiptoes. And let it go. Send the leg back and up to the sky. Final Chaturanga Vinyasa. And shift forward into plank and lower flat down onto your belly. Make a pillow with your hands against your forehead and take a little rest. Breathe into your low belly. Stretch your legs back one at a time. Bend both knees, reach back and grab both ankles. Inhale, pull up into a full bow for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down, forehead to the mat, arms stretch forward. Press everything down into the earth. Press, 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 press. Press your pinky toenail, your big toenail, your thigh bones, your palms, your arms. Press, press, press with everything. Lift your right arm and your left leg. and down. Left arm and right leg, and down. Switch, right, and down. Left, and down. One more time. Right arm, left leg, center. Left arm, right leg, and center. Press, 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 press. Again, bend your knees, reach around, grab your ankles, pull your bow, up, up, up. 3, 2, 1. Release back down, arms forward, forehead down, press, 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 press. Everything down, imprint your body. Same thing, right arm, left leg, reach up and lengthen. And down. Left arm, right leg. And down. Switch. Switch. Last round. Switch. Press, 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 press. Last time, bend your knees, grab your ankles, pull up, lean back, shine your heart, visualize your spine. Little smile on your face, and send the smile to your spine. Thank your spine for all of its hard work. Without rest. And release. Hands beneath your shoulders, press back through child's pose, glide back and forth 3 times from child's pose onto all fours. And rest in child's pose. Slowly roll up to seated. Send your legs forward, soles of your feet together. Knees open, make sure you have enough space when it's time to come onto our backs. Grab onto your ankles, arch your back, tip your pelvis forward, anterior pelvic tilt. Puff up your chest, open through your heart. And forward fold. Find the softness and find one thing in your physical body, one physical pattern that you can let go of. Whether it's something you're holding in your hip, your ankle or your knee, something you're holding in your spine, your neck or your jaw, something in your belly. Find one thing and let go of it. The more we can strip down these patterns and habits and tendencies that are in the way, the more clearly we'll be able to see, the more closely we align with truth. The ultimate truth is that we are unlimited. And often the only thing that's holding us back is fear. And this is the basis of the entire yogic philosophy. The more we judge, the more we fear, the more tightly we're bound to disillusion, to ignorance, the farther we are from truth. And truth is our reality. You slowly, slowly, slowly roll onto your back, one bone at a time. Reach your arms back behind your head. Allow the knees to fall open. Rest in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining bound angle. Open your arms like a T. Bring the bottoms of your feet to the mat. Cross your right leg over your left leg. Drop your knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. Come back through center, switch legs. Knees to the right, head to the left. Back through center, uncross your legs, hug your knees into your chest. Arms long by your sides, extend your legs to the sky, press your toes back to the floor behind your head into plow. And take a few breaths in plow. Send your legs up to the sky into shoulder stand. Keep the weight out of your neck. Engage your arms and your shoulders. Three more upside down breaths. Again, awareness of your spine. Set it aglow. And feel that illumination permeating all parts of your body so that the glow is extending beyond your skin. Orb of light. Bend your knees in towards your forehead. Gently lower yourself down onto your back. Hold on to the backs of your knees and 3 times stretch the thighs away and then pull the thighs back in. Use the strength of your legs to stretch the muscles of the shoulders and behind the neck, gently pulling the arms away from the socket. If there's any other way that you need to move, now's your chance. Before setting up for Shavasana, if you want a longer Shavasana, you can turn off the stream now. Otherwise, I'll guide you out in about 5-6 minutes. So settle in, find stillness. Every breath, know that you're unpacking, deep cleansing, getting rid of all of the stories, all of the nonsense, all of the clutter that's filling the space, filling the public space. So that by the end of your Shavasana, the only thing remaining will be you. Satnama, I am truth. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Come back to your intention. Fill up with gratitude. Slowly come back to seated. palms together in front of your heart. We'll close our practice with a final Om. Om. Hari Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace everywhere. Namaste.